talk about what worked and what didn't work this week.
I can tell you what didn't work. This meeting.
It's the only reason we walk together so you can make fun of me.
No, it's not the only reason. It's the main reason.
Dad, can you turn the stars on for me on your way out?
Peas and carrots.
Peas and carrots?
Peas and carrots. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Rhubarb, rhubarb, rhubarb.
People were spouting nonsense at me. They were just talking about peas and carrots. It's food. It feels like I'm being transported somewhere. Like, it's me.
You're lying in your bed at night. It's a dream.
Wake up! That was supposed to be funny?
Everybody cut!
Have I been acting weird this morning? Hey, Mom.
Yeah?
I want to form a band.
Joey, I don't know. I want to be in the band.
No way I'm going to be in a band with a 13-year-old.
We'll see about that. If we're going to be a band, then the best voice should sing lead.
Not everyone's a lead singer.
A 1, 2, 3.
Diminish seventh. What's a diminish? Just play the octave, Mickey. I need a minute.
For a moment there, I thought she was going to smash it.
That would have been kind of cool.
You're in the advanced class. Your teacher will be smarter.
Welcome to physics.
Things are gonna start moving a lot quicker, and you've got to be ready for it.
Oh my God.
I'm going with you.
I want to do what I was born to do.
Hello, everyone. My name is Heather Hurt with the NRW, where nerds rule the world, and I am here with Amy Carlson, who plays Laurie in the upcoming film Peas and Carrots. How are you doing today?
I'm well. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. My mother is really jealous that I get to talk to you. She's a big fan of Blue Bloods, so
That's so sweet. Tell her thank you.
absolutely. So Laurie is a fun character, and I kind of want to go. I want to start at like the most difficult question because a lot of us don't want to accept age, and Laurie is definitely hitting that point where she's starting to accept her age. Especially for women, that's a hard thing to like hit. So what was it like really kind of going through that with Laurie?
Well, it's interesting because my husband Sid he's in a band, and they were very big in the 90s. And I spent a lot of time with bands, and now you see a lot of bands regrouping and going on tour again and having varying degrees of success. So I really felt drawn to the story because of that. Like I really identified with that. Like, how do you reinvent yourself at a certain age? And are you able to? And what does it mean if you do? And is it as satisfying? There's so many questions surrounding that Laurie gets to engage in. So I'm in that way, I felt like very compelled to tell that story.
That's so fun. Is he having fun? Is he touring again? Is he enjoying it?
Yeah, they still tour. It's weird. And then they're doing a tour in London, and they asked another band that used to tour with them in the 90s to join them. And the band hadn't toured in like 20 years. This band, Art Brut. Sid's band is Les Savez Faves. But this band, Art Brut, who they just randomly reached out to them, and Art Brut was like, "Oh man, we are just thinking about like their English, so yeah, throw an accent down there. We're just thinking about touring again and getting the mates together, but like they couldn't get it done in time, but they tried. But it was interesting because it was like on their in their purview as well. They were like thinking about like we should get back together after 20 years too. So it's a very common story to have happen to bands later.
Absolutely. And so let's just jump straight into it. So music is kind of part of your life then. Did you really have to get into that mindset at all, or was it just, you went straight into the Laurie as a professional musician mindset?
I just went straight in because it's so part of my daily life that, I just feel like I just was able to go straight in. It's,
That
it's
makes
like
sense.
a conversation in my home. So I was just like, oh, that. Oh, yeah, that.
Did you recognize all of the fun, incorrect quotes that you had to speak throughout, or did you have to go and like reference them back
No,
from all the music?
I was right on because it's just right. It's kind of like how I participate with lyrics and my kids make fun of me. It's a little bit difficult to hang around with Gen Z kids because they don't recognize how good they've got it in terms of like holding their phone and looking at the little, conversation bubble and like push that. Now I have the lyrics. Like that was just not Gen X experience at all. We had to play things back or wait for it to come on the radio. Like it was so it was so like prehistoric in many ways that they have no idea how good they've got it. So they're like, that's not the lyric. I'm like, well, it is to me. So I was very familiar with all these lyrics because a lot of them were the lyrics I heard too.
I want to talk about that opening sequence where you talk about the city kids when you're being interviewed as Laurie. What was that like in that conversation? What was that moment where we kind of get a gist of what this movie is about? It's not only a coming of age story for Joey, but it's a coming of age story for Laurie.
Well, I just identify with her sense of frustration, like something that was, it's funny because I think it's can be unhelpful sometimes to artists to over attach themselves to details that they think are important, but in truth, it's really not what's ultimately important. And in that way, I think Laurie's like a little bit small-minded. She's sort of missing the point, but also coming up against feeling misunderstood, which is translated through the fact that no one really remembers the right exact name of the band. And she kind of goes through that journey throughout the film. And sometimes it's difficult to feel so misunderstood as an artist, and feel like this is important to me, as a painter. Like I needed that shade of yellow in the painting. And no one understands that was like symbolic of a, whatever. So
Well, to go on with that, one of the most exciting things to watch is as the family comes together for a band, as Joey sets this up, Laurie really comes into her own and realizes that maybe some of the things that have hit her in her life are her fault, or maybe they aren't. So that was a really fun growth experience. What was it? What fun and exciting thing did you learn about the character as you played her?
Well, it's funny because I feel like in some ways, like Laurie's like in her own head, like she's kind of doing her own film there. She doesn't know that all this other crazy stuff is happening. That's much more fun, like right on the other side of life. And I just learned from her and through her that you really have to like let go of some things and find the joy. And I think that was something that Laurie learned and finds that truth when they get to perform in the last moment, which I thought was really where she was like, that's kind of where I feel like in some ways Laurie's happy movie begins, is at the end, if that makes any sense.
No, absolutely. And I do want to talk about that final moment and about the fun that y'all had on set. But I do want to kind of talk just for a second about those split scenes that Joey gets. Evan, actually, I got to speak to the director, Evan Oppenheimer. For those out there, please watch that interview. And he said that he thinks that Laurie might be going through the same thing, just in her own head. She's got those two different worlds. So, do you think maybe she's got those two different worlds that just might not look like Joey's?
I think so, yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like in some ways I watch with my son and he's like, you're very distracted mother in this film. And I'm like, aren't you glad I'm not like that at home? Because it's really funny because it's not how I am at home at all. So yeah, she's really like, I think especially for women, there are two paths. And when you have children, you see yourself sort of split in two. And so that's kind of the split that I feel like Laurie is coming to terms with in this moment of her life. So definitely she's got those two things going on in her head, like her life is with her family and her mother, and the life that could have been if she'd, really taken off, if the band had really taken off in ways that it did not.
It's maybe we'll get that story one day too. With that being said, last big question for you, of course. Y'all had a lot of fun. It looked like y'all had a lot of fun in that closing sequence of the concert. Spoiler, everyone. But it's what was your favorite day on set? And
I think definitely that day.
I was gonna say, hopefully it's not biased by that day.
No, that day was really great. It was really great. Everyone was excited to finally see them play as a band, and the kids performing, and it was just cool to see people really shine and have fun. Like that day, we could have done 3 days on that day because it was really fun.
That's awesome. Thank you, Amy, so much for your time today. Peas and Carrots arrives in theaters on October 3rd, and you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You too, Heather. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Nerds rule the world.
Pleasure chatting with you. Love to all my nerds who rule the world.
Nerds rule the world.
Yes, we do.
Thanks. Nerds rule the world.
Thank you.
I love the nerds ruling the world, so more power to you.
Patrick, what up, man? And yes, they do. Nerds rule the world, kid.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Awesome. Kuya P, nerds rule the world. Hello. Yes, they do.
Yes.
Oh,
nerds rule the world.
I got.
It's in the title of your show, like nerds rule the world. Like I want more black weirdos on screen, and I don't feel like we ever get to see that very much.
Thank you so much. Nerds do rule the world.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, nerds rule.
Love it. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Julie.
Yes,
yes. Rock on. I love it. Thank you so much.
It's good to see you. I love Nerds Rule the World.
But yeah, there's a heavy nerd component, man.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you ask me, nerds rule the world. So
absolutely.
And you're right. Nerds do rule the world.
We're just the best.
Yes. Yes. Nerds do rule the world. I agree.
We do.
I agree.
We're awesome, aren't we?
Thank you, ladies.
Nerds so much.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
And nerds really do rule the world.
Thank you, sir. It's your boy Kuya P. Nerds rule the world. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you.
Do. They rule the world, all right.
Yes. Take care, Tony. Thank you, guys.
Well, I was good until I saw that this is Nerds Rule the World. So are we talking about like everybody you interview is a nerd, right?
Oh, it's a legal requirement. It is.
It's a legal requirement.
Yeah.
Or are you, or the second you popped on screen, I was like, wait, are you supposed to be the queen nerd then?
I hope so. My handle is Heather is a nerd, so I am a professional at least.
Okay. But then you enter that whole question of like, well, if you're calling yourself a nerd, are you really a nerd? True nerd, would they call them? I don't know. I'm going to start going cross-eyed.
Going to psychoanalyze this a little bit.
Yeah.